Hello everyone! In today's video we are going to be making the next block in our quilt, the Mercantile Sampler Sew Along. So the next block I'm making is called the Playground Block, and I love this block. You know why I love this block so much? Because I am going to use up some scraps that I have already started to pile up from the other blocks that I made in this quilt. So you don't want any good scraps to go to waste. Plus, this fabric is in the same fabric line, so it's going to look amazing no matter what. Okay, so when you look at my block, it's not going to be exactly the same as hers as far as fabric goes, because I chose to veer towards the scrap pile that is starting to pile up on my desk. Okay, well, you guys, let's get started. Well, if you too would like to make this quilt, it is a free pattern offered by loriholt. You can go to her website, beinmybonnetco.blogspot.com. She'll have all the links to all of these beautiful blocks in the quilt, and then you can also download the Sew Along Block Guide, which is quite amazing because it gives you all of the cutting instructions for each block in this quilt. So pictured here is all of the fabrics that I'm going to be using to make this quilt. I bought a fat quarter bundle and a layer cake, but use whatever you have. And then I have a bolt of beautiful fabric for my background. And of course I have the block guide printed out. And then I have a 12-inch circle ruler. You will need that to trace onto your interfacing, which you will also need a square of that for each block, okay? So pictured here is our playground block layout. You can see that all of the fabrics are labeled with a letter that will correspond to our cutting sheet, which is you will see next. We'll tell you what size fabrics to cut for each section. And then you also will see your sashing listed here in this diagram. Here is the cutting instructions for each fabric. The manufacturer's fabric listing number and name is listed beside each piece in case you want to do it exactly like Lori does. But on this block, I chose to use scraps that I already have left over from some of the previous blocks that we just made. So go by this guide and cut all of your fabrics. This is a very, very simple block to make. All it consists of is 4 small half square triangles, and then you'll have either squares or rectangles to sew together after that. So let's get started sewing these 4 little half square triangles together.
and subscribe to Grandma's channel. Like and subscribe to Grandma's channel.